Well, hello. Big House here. And yes, we ended up in Monument Valley, Utah again. And across the road from us is Monument Valley. Now we're at the home of the blacks, Navajo people, and they happen to own and operate a bed and breakfast with a Hogan. Hogan being a dwelling lived in by the Navajo for tens of thousands of years. These are the mesas across the road. But these people have built a Hogan. Now we usually stay with their sister Agnes, but their Hogan is full. So up the road from Monument Valley, and Monument Valley, you're looking at the entrance is right there across the road. You can see the cars over there going up to the entrance of Monument Valley. So right across the road from them, less than a mile away, is the black family, and they are of the Navajo Indian Nation. And here is the Hogan. Now, about 600 chapters ago, I showed you a Hogan. That was Agnes Gray's. And now we're staying at the black family's Hogan. And I promised you a good look at the inside, but it was busy that day, so I didn't get a chance. So here's your look at the Hogan. The door to the Hogan is a wooden door, and it always faces to the east. The Hogan is made to be in the shape and the symbol of a mother's womb. So it's a very, very healing experience to spend time in a Hogan. Let me take you inside. Sun is just getting ready to set, and we're going inside the Hogan. Now, let me give you a panoramic view of the Hogan. The door, which is wooden at this point, is always faces towards the east. But as you go around the Hogan, you'll count 9 of these upright sections. Now these are all spruce trees from up north in Colorado or Wyoming or Utah, because they don't grow around here. So there's 9 sections that are upright, signifying the 9 months of gestation that a mother goes through for having a baby in the womb. And back to the door again. The roof is made of 12 different layers of logs. 12 layers. Now I'm looking up, straight upward to get to the top. The opening for the fireplace is always open, so you're always in touch with Father Sky. You're never without him. Now, here in the Hogans, and traditionally the floor has always been a dirt floor, and this is cleaned with just a glass of water. You come in and sprinkle the water and then sweep the floor, and believe it or not, the dust and dirt all seem to appear. This particular one is so well endowed, it has beds raised up off the floor. The other ones that I've stayed in have gone all the way from just dirt and a Indian blanket to bearskin rugs to sheepskin rugs, whatever they choose. This one here has the couches, 2 really comfortable beds with a Navajo pattern on them, and a fireplace built out of a 55-gallon drum top. Again, there's the drum, and just a simple door and a rock to hold it shut, and you're supplied with kindling wood and a big chunk of coal to heat this with. Now, the first time I ever stayed in a Hogan, I didn't realize that these are very warm. They warm up. Oh, I'm sorry. And the outside is covered with up to a foot of dirt, and when they cover it is mud. that sticks to the side. Now, only getting about 3 inches of rain per year, this pretty much lasts forever. You don't need any coating on the top. And every 6 to 8 months, you need to recoat with mud the outside. And I didn't realize that these things, with all the mud and everything else on the outside, get very warm at night and very cool. They keep it cool in the daytime, so they stay cool. I'm here, it's about 85 degrees outside, and it's less than 70 inside here. But at night, it'll be up in the high 70s to sleep. And the first time I ever stayed in a Hogan, they left it a big old chunk of coal, and not knowing it was about 2 degrees outdoors, so it was in the wintertime, right near New Year's. They left a big old chunk of coal and some kindling. We started a fire in that little fire pot, and the wife and I went to bed. Well, about 3 o'clock in the morning, we woke up, and it was like 180 degrees in the Hogan. We looked up, and the stove is white hot, almost like you could see through it. It was that hot from, I guess we put too much coal in there, not knowing. And we had to open the door at 2 degrees 0 and let the heat run up through the opening in the ceiling towards Father Sky, and then take the shovel and shovel big pieces of burning coal out into the snow to get the place cooled down. It was incredible, and it was toasty warm all night too. So there is a look at a Hogan on the inside. If you get a chance and you need a healing of the soul or spirit, go to a Hogan and spend time there. 2 or 3 days if it takes, but I'm telling you, you come out with your soul healed. It's a healing process at a Hogan.